So hey guys, welcome back to another stream. I'm sorry for the long break, but first of all, happy new year to everyone. Anyway, we're getting to work now. So by the time I turn on my plane, do everything as necessary. There's only one key rule that you use when you're starting the A320 or any member of the A320 family. You just have to keep in mind that you need to ignite all the white buttons. So we'll test the APU fire as well. It's necessary, it's mandatory now. But let's check it out. Yep, so we have a summer, that's fine. We gotta brighten these screens since I would partially be blind if I start reading them, and I'm going to turn off music because of this video. I know you can see my screen entirely. I know you can ignore these stuff. Just a second, give me a second, we'll go back to my Discord. Will join the streams. So I've joined. I'll probably be starting to share my screen. Ignore this, it's a new panel. I'll go to the window and it'll show the system. So now we're sharing our screen there. We've got to increase the brightness of this stuff. VCam basically. So anyway, welcome to everyone. Just give me a second guys. Just a second. We will go to X system. We will just yes guys, sorry, I'm back now. Ignore the stool jumping around. I am sitting up for a home cockpit. So anyway, I am going to open up the Navigraph charts plus my stream on my iPad. This is the comfort that it offers, you know. You don't need to actually open it on your desktop. You can actually open it up on your okay, you can. I'm gonna go to my videos and let me just check that. I don't think I'm actually. Yeah, I am streaming. So yeah, hi Bacon is the best. Sorry, I was just getting my iPad. But yeah, hello. We'll put this on. Now you can start configuring the MCDU was first as proceeded on the radio panel as well. This one as well. And just not type and stuff. We've got to brighten this up. You can see the Pratt & Whitney engines are powering this bad boy. So now we get on to typing this, and we'll be using SkyVector for our planning. I have a good view on what the plan is gonna be, but nonetheless I'm gonna use it. So that's the ICAOs. I have to put that in there. The flight number is, as I said, IGO. Let's get out on the title. It's IGO 1823. So IGO 1823 is the aircraft we're operating right now. Put that in the cost index. I'll just put in the random number 32. 32 is too much. In fact, I'll find out from SimBrief anyway. So my cruise, I'm gonna guess, is going to be 310. 310 is not a big deal anyway. So yeah, hi Bacon is the best. Hope you're doing well. Happy New Year to you. So, but I'm just gonna put it as 25 for now. Go to the flight plan. I have a clue on how this flight plan is gonna end up. So, anyway, I'll just go to the sky vector on the iPad. I just wanna move from my desktop screen. So we gotta find out every single thing the altimeter included. So, but no. First, we gotta type in our departure. Now our arrival. I don't actually mind about the timing. Okay, so there's a small glitch on the iPad. We gotta open up Chrome again, and we gotta open up Sky Vector this time. Yeah, I know this color sharing window, but yeah, here it is anyway. As you can see, I already practiced the route. VOBL. Enter that. Yeah, we don't want that. We want it to go to VOHS, so Hyderabad. So we can remove this. Hit enter. Yeah. So now I guess I'll be using runway 09. I'll decide which one for the departure. And let's use a related departure because that is one of the closest. Allotted 7 Bravo. Yes. So now with the Viram, yes, it will follow this airway until Sacro, where we'll get into our arrivals. You can see it's a very short route. Okay, you know Dream's address. Okay, that's pretty good. So the speed today will be 4. No, we should be filled to the mark. So mark 078. Half an hour. That's beautiful. So at a cruise altitude of, let us say, 310. Okay, it's gonna say this, but as you can see, the time has boosted to 37 minutes. Okay, so I'm gonna send him a post that it. Oh, okay, that's just the reality. I don't sinking in. So now we know our route. We're gonna use. Okay, sure, that's his address. So I think okay, so we have all the different displays popping up now. 3 minutes for the IRS line. But now that we know, I think I'm gonna use 09 left for departure. Allotted 7 Bravo. Allotted 7 Alpha because I insert that. Then we have Whiskey 57, right? Whiskey 57. So W57 to Sacro. To Sacro, boom. That's done. And now I need to put in the arrival from Hyderabad. So let us take an ILS onto 09 right, which is the primary runway. And Sarka 8, that's the one we'll be using. So we insert that. So we need to initialize the width of this airplane now. But first, ensure that the APU bleed. Then no smoking. Everything is set for the people to board. Fuel supply should be on. This engine fire. No, not the engine fire, please. Okay, that reminds me, I have to turn off the fault. Okay, it's off. But the www. Okay, what is that? Let's put 170 passengers. 18. And let's apply these load settings. We don't need so much fuel for this flight. I'm gonna carry 11.5. We gotta fill this out on my second unit page. As you can see, 70.7. It's a lot. Then 27.9. Wow. So we'll put that in. 11.5. So I'm putting 11.5. Everything looks good here. This is done. Now we can ensure that the takeoff details are proper. So we gotta select this flaps 2 for takeoff. Is active flight, and let's put the toga thrust. But then it won't allow us to flex them. So I'm not gonna use toga thrust, and instead I'm going to put everything in. So 147 here. 147 on the rotation as well. So once I reach V1, I immediately rotate this. Okay. 149 on the V2, which is fine, which is great. GPS primary is activated. So 2 slash down by 0.2. Put this in. My flex temp is 35. So we put that in now. 35. Right. So I've done this. 35 Fahrenheit. 36 now. God knows why. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Everything has changed. Why? Okay, so this is how it's gonna be. What the heck? It literally changed yet again. Like it's there. Is it just me or is it an optical illusion? It's not there, man. How the heck is this possible? I thought this was a top quality add-on, you know. Oh no, I've been disappointed. Come on, Toliss, I expected more. I thought you would, in fact, help me. But okay, it's set to 149. I'm gonna ignore this now because it's now become completely nonsense. So our initial climb is on the terrain on the navigation display. If you're wondering, I do have a panel dead ahead of me. So we'll turn on seatbelt now. Turn on our nav, the wing and the beacon because we'll be pushing any second now. This everything here doesn't look so good. You'll turn this on. Thrust lever is set to idle. Squawk code. Okay, so I think I'm gonna squawk 08. Where is 8? Oh, there's no 8, so you can ignore that. You're just gonna squawk 027.9. No, there's no 9. So just squawk 3. Oh, someone's joined our. Oh, hello. Someone's actually come on. We have a passenger, Mrs. Sweat. Hello, welcome. Hello to everyone on the stream. Hello, Mrs. Sweat. So we're just gonna close this now. Turn this to. Put this in standby. Oh, okay. This speaker's in standby. Yes, it is. So we'll increase the display of this panel right now with the floodlight. Increase this floodlight as well. Increase these two floodlights as well. Everything is now bright. The parking brake is set. We are now ready for push and start. So I'll call the better pushback guy because he's the one who's in.
Hey Captain, let me know what you want this thing.
So we want him. Sorry, the other way around because we're going to 09 left.
Great news, Captain. Your tow's coming.
In the meantime, let's figure out our altimeter for altimeter of QNH, whichever we want to call it. It's 1019. Let's go back to this page here. Oh, sorry, this is OBS video. X system, yes. And move this to 1019. That is set. That side is also set. Our initial climb is to let's go directly to 31,000 feet today. We'll climb via this seed anyway. So the live chat once again. There's not much to do right now on this live chat. Not much going on.
Alright, looks like the doors and hatches are closed and we're ready to connect.
Just reclining my chair now. Yeah, so my Discord, everything is in my description. Go ahead, join my Discord. Take this. Yeah, this is good. Right. So any second now, just check up brake fan. This is working. Auto brake. This is not yet working. Okay, this is it. About.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Toes connected, bypass pins inserted. Go and kill the parking brake when you're ready to go.
Okay, I'm gonna kill that parking brake. I killed the parking brake. So the jet.
Here comes the pushback. Light them up.
In order to light them up, apparently. So after that, we gotta turn off our packs, air conditioning packs. Check the probe heat is on, APU on, APU bleed on, fuel pumps on. Check packs off. So we can go ahead with our start sequence, which is going to be 1, 2. Starting number 1 now, we can go hop into the cabin for the engine sound. I'm only in the cabin for the, the bow bow bow, the hydraulic PTU mainly, because it just goes bow 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 bow. It's a barking dog, and if before anyone asks, I'm just gonna say Harvey's finally celebrated his first birthday a few days ago. Yeah, so we'll just wait until the first engine fires up. Check out on the outside view as well. Right. So you can see the first engine coming to life. We're just gonna wait right now until hop back in. Yeah, so it's now starting, giving the proper rev. Yep, and we reached 100 subscribers. I'm really happy about that. Yes, and anytime now we're gonna have the barking dog. Once the AIRBUS comes on, I'm gonna turn on my second engine as well. So AIRBUS. There we go. The hydraulic PTU has gone on. Ho ho ho! It's such a funny sound.
Just about done here. Go ahead and set your parking brake. And we're disconnecting the tow. Give me just a moment.
By now, some hydraulic would have come into place. My side stick is paused at the moment. Seems good. Oh, and by the way, my next video I'm gonna give you a hint. It's gonna be how to perform the Ils approach on an Airbus A320 family aircraft. So I'm gonna do it mainly for the A320 and A321 because those are the main types I fly. I don't fly the A319 or the A318. I fly the Neos of both A320 and the A321. So we'll disconnect and hand signals, please. So this engine is now spooling. Get back to my cockpit. So enter global aviation. Just a second now.
And we're disconnected. Signal and pin on the left. Take it easy and have a safe flight.
Yes, sorry guys about that. I'm back again. So 60 FPS, promising that on my channel now. So the engine is away, engine is away. So you can turn off the ignition and turn off the APUs. Turn on the packs again. So just a second again. Sorry about that, guys. We'll turn on the landing lights. Put them in off actually. Taxi turn offs are on. And we'll now start taxiing. So he's tucked away. Parking brake can go off. And you can hear the A321's PW engines. feeling. So this is how we're gonna fly. And if needed, I can even go back to this view. I don't mind in either case. This is just a plain taxi. Now I need the navigraph, so I won't be reading the live chat for some time because I'm not exactly very familiar with Bengaluru. So I'm just gonna slow down by a tad bit, and once we get back to VOBL, I'm gonna probably start again. Open up the charts for VOBL. Bengaluru, sorry. Airport chart. Yes, so where are we right now? So I'll turn on the moving map because that's gonna help me. So Bravo 4. I'll extra on Bravo 4. As you know, the Bengaluru airport is known for being very congested, etc. I'm going to taxi on to Alpha 11, which is the starting of the entire runway. So yeah, get going here. Turn into the live chat once again. This is Bravo 4. Auto brake max. Takeoff config flaps to 2. Spoilers to armed. Takeoff config check. Let's check the cabin. Mine ignore it. Tails engine. Welcome you aboard flight 6618. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead with the announcement right now. Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you aboard flight 601823 to service to Hyderabad. I'm your captain today, Mr. Nihaal. Okay, I'm just gonna take that. I'm not Mr. Nihaal. I am actually Mr. Nihaal. So today I'm your captain, Mr. Nihaal. With me in the cockpit is Mr. First Officer Nobody, and in the cabin our flight attendants are Miss Nobody, Miss Nobody 1, Miss Nobody 2, and Miss Nobody 3. So yeah, that's how the announcement actually goes. You know, very proud of myself for making that beautiful announcement. So now we gotta go back to Navigraph because I was checking the live chat. So we're near Alpha 7 right now. We need to go to Alpha 11. 711. It's the company's name itself. So the flight controls, I'm checking that on the eCam. If you don't know, I'm actually wired up to a display here. So if you wonder if sometimes I'm not actually looking on the screen, it's actually because I'm looking at the panel's displays. So takeoff checklist is green, all green. I don't need the charts because it's pretty easy from now on. So 3 likes. I'll back to idle, and we'll decrease this radius to 10 for my sake, you know. But if it's in 320, it's not gonna show. It's only gonna show us till the day. So if you don't know, 320 nautical miles is no joke. It's a very long distance. I believe this is Alpha 9, so we still have a little bit of a long distance to go. Nonetheless, we can cover it. It's an Airbus A21, obviously we can cover it. So I'm just gonna pray to God that this takeoff goes well. And taxiway kilo here. It is kilo, I believe. C is taxiway kilo. C. And Alpha 11 is straight ahead. Alpha 10 is right here. Alpha 10 is an exit. Alpha 9 is an entry point. This is something to remember. Alpha 10, as per the charts, is an entry point. Alpha 9 is an exit. Sorry about that. Alpha 10 is an entry point. Alpha 9, on the other hand, is an exit point. So we're taxiing in our own merry way. In the meantime, we gotta put the TCAS to TARA to set. Put that on. The cabin is ready for takeoff. We'll do that by checking the landing lights. Spring has to do that. This one to that. This looks good. And this, just once again the fire bell test. Okay, that's 2. I mean that's 1. It's APU, I think. Yes, it's APU. Just keep slowing here. Yep, engine 2 is also making a sound. This is good, this is perfecto. Come back to our view. We're on Alpha 11. Normally at this point I would actually stop and report for takeoff. But since I'm not on any VATSIM etc., I am not gonna be doing that. So Alpha 11, as you can see, off 09 left and 27 right. This is, I believe, 09 left. Today the registration is Victor Tango India Uniform November. And in real life this route does exist. Yes, it does. So we're turning back onto this. We'll apply the brake once just to check everything once again. Check our center line. Center line's perfect. I'm gonna go to this view for takeoff. So just check it on the flex once if the engines are roaring. So they are giving out a roar. And that means it can go to toga. So the side stick goes down until 100 knots as per kind of procedure. The side stick is down, the nose down until 100 knots. 80 knots, 90, 100 knots. The side stick can to its standard position until the plane accelerates. It can become steady now because of this. Despite being driven or rotate, and it is in the air now. Bridge. We're holding the bridge. Landing gear up. Autopilot 1 engage. Forward manually here. Front flaps 1. And automatically this will put up to the climb. Climb descent. And a second now. We're losing our speed slowly because of the lever should go to climb now. That means it goes into the speed mode of 250 knots. Strobe lights to on. Forgot about that actually. Turn off. Maybe there anymore. What about the clouds and are climbing positively? It will be good if I say so myself. Clouds are not yet up. But this airplane is speeding away to glory. So once it reaches that, I'm probably gonna go to the platform. And that's up. Nothing to my controller. I'm gonna be right. This should be better now. This should be much better actually right now because I've set the mic closer to myself. And as I said, I would be climbing by the seat. We are climbing by the seat as expected. Whew. This is tiring to be completely. So the seat. Whoa. Why is there no smoking off? Seatbelts off. So we can turn off the seatbelt. Doing good there. And we just wait until she climbs to the cruising altitude of 31,000 feet. And if you don't know, I'm actually wearing a different set of headset because I'm actually listening to my own stream. Which, okay, I'm gonna play ATC as well. Starting now. I fly 1843, contact Bengaluru Center. Contact Bengaluru Center 124.97. My blast is a random frequency. One to 124.79. I fly 1823. This is a bit hard because I'm mumbling to myself without a notebook. Because I knew I would be going on VATSIM. I would not be going on VATSIM actually. So I'm actually just gonna chill for some time. That's what I'm gonna do right now. So technically still you should be able to hear me pretty good. Whew, it's a bit tiring here. But just a second, we'll increase the volume on the studio. That might be a reason to ask why you cannot hear me properly. So if I move closer, I think hearing me properly would not be a hard task. I'll suggest for mine. I don't want to wear these headsets, but it's gonna hurt a little bit if I actually move it like this. The headset has a mic and I'm using that mic. Just for today, I'm gonna come back to my regular mic from tomorrow onwards. So just plate. Let's see how the mic is doing right now. Honestly, you can hear me pretty good in this case. Are we getting Discord notifications because I'm gonna have to silence that. We go to Discord on my iPad that way. But anyway, jokes aside. Disconnect actually because you can hear a copyrighted sound. Just so now you shouldn't be able to hear the copyrighted sound. And for me, you shouldn't be able to. Whew. So it's still running stable at the current FPS, and I think the expert actually tried not climbing faster. not putting my phone on airplane mode. But man, the door is pretty noisy. Okay, so ignore that. I'm just waiting very anxiously for this to happen. So I am doing God knows what. I've actually got to come on, because that you would climb pretty easily. Okay, because there's no one on the live chat or there's no one actually speaking. I'm actually gonna turn off my mic and stuff. Because it's an uncomfortable idea wearing a different sort of headset that will keep your ears safe, and instead actually I'm wearing a headset that will actually cripple my ears, so I'm not related to that. So I'm gonna mute and stay on mute until we start our descent, approximately. So goodbye, guys. So guys, I'm back. I am now going to be doing the stream, as in I'm now back and I will now control the plane. Like this is my plane right now. So she's doing well till this point, but we're gonna start our descent and we're gonna proceed to let us say um 16,000 feet. So about time we hit the seatbelt sign because we've initiated our descent. And from the exterior you see that yes, it's causing a lot of damage to my frame rate stream. Yes, that's the aircraft we're flying Tango India Uniform November. So we're gonna descend, so you can feel the plane going down. Go to our general kind of cockpit view. You can now see how the plane is doing. I need to increase my frame rate, so I need to find a trick for that. So one trick is normally to reduce the graphic setting. Go to HDR. HDR is improved the frame rate, yes, but I want to improve it by more. So I think I can dim down the not texture. I think I can dim down the visual effects medium as well. So it will like put very easy pressure on my desktop instead of making it go a bit kaput. We don't want it to. Just give me a second here, guys. Just a second. 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 Just a second here. So sorry about that, guys. Had an incoming phone call, had to answer. So everything looks fine. We'll test this stuff out again. No, it's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. So I think we need to expedite, and I'll be taking a break, a small break. A separate stream will be put for the second leg back to Bengaluru. That's probably after my lunch. I haven't had lunch yet, believe it or not. So once I get down to home, I'm gonna go downstairs, eat my lunch, come back. Until then, I'm gonna let you guys. Actually, I'm gonna let you guys get down this aircraft. I'm gonna stop the stream, and I'll get a new stream key. Same thing, same stream. I'll start it again. So I hope this is a good butter landing. Once one thing that I would actually want to adjust here is go to general, not here. Probably in the flight setting, and that's not instead of scatter, just put clear skies. So wow, it almost made us fall out of the sky, but our frame rate has improved by a lot. Our speed has also gone up. Our frame rate has also. As you can see, the aircraft looks a bit dim. With this as a small flaw, you can see a landing light. So you gotta put up the graphics to HDR. You do not have a choice. This is how much it has to be in high HDR, because you have to see the landing lights during runtime. If you don't, it's practically like a landing without landing lights, which is practically impossible. Strictly speaking, it's practically impossible. As you can see, everything is all brightened up now, and these are the vortices that normally cause wake turbulence from here and from the engine. These are separate the gizmos that cause the wake turbulence. So flying over Kurnool right now. Kurnool is a small rural town. It's developing right now in India. So if I don't know if I can zoom in, but if I go to the tower view, you should be able to see the Kurnool airport. I doubt this is Kurnool because Kurnool actually has a concrete runway. And if I zoom, I can see this A321 on the horizon. But no, I cannot see it. Okay, so we've crossed it. Sacro is our next waypoint, meaning that we're coming to Hyderabad slowly. Should be visible somewhere over here. That is the Hussein Saga. So it will be somewhere here, approximately. Some river, not sure because I haven't seen it. Oh, what is this? We got to put the autopilot back on. If you're wondering, yes, it's an actual button that works. Many buttons actually. For example, the auto brakes, all of them work on the panel. The terrain on the navigation display, that works. The brake fan, yes, that works as well. And the landing gear, I'm not willing to actually deploy, but you can see that works. So just a second again, I'm gonna be back in about a second. So hey guys, I'm back again. We'll check out what is the exact altitude, which is flight level. Oh my gosh, meaning we need to expedite our descent to 10,000 feet. So if I hit the expedite button, you can just see the nose going down. And for okay, so meaning we are coming close to the airport. We can see the airport now. I'm trying to get a good view of the airport as to where it is. But if I go to the 40 miler, I think I should be able to see it. No, I cannot. That means you still have about 80 nautical miles to go. About 60 nautical miles to go. This is the piece of cake for the Airbus A321. Let's brighten this up. can see it's accelerating in descent to flight level 100. It's going pretty fast. So for that we have to deploy the speed brakes by some. I'm going to control the airplane's speed by adjusting this speed brake. It's only going to be in half until, to be perfectly honest, I think I can actually take her down to 090. So it's descending at 3600 feet per minute. Yeah, as you can see, she has the nose down right now. The planes don't descend, they don't descend at such a rapid rate. But we're gonna check out the tower view if we have Hyderabad in our sights. I'm pretty sure that this is Hyderabad because you can see the bigger airplanes. Yes, this is Hyderabad, I can tell just by the arrangement. You can see there are a few international airplanes and British Airways does fly here. Many Indigos like how it normally is with Spirit. I don't think the A320 should be flying here though. Forget it. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. With us, there's going to be 11 Indigos on the tarmac. Wow. But as you can see, the scenery hasn't completely loaded yet. It's still loading. Probably once we start final. Okay, until then, we've got to fill out different stuff like the approach stuff. For that, we need to go back to Sky Vector. Because Sky Vector gives us an active meter. It's 1018. So it's 1018. The temperature, it's also shown here, is 26 degrees. So 26 degrees centigrade. Now for the winds. Let's see then. Okay, I'll need a decoder for this. I'm not gonna bother much right now because there isn't much of a thing I can do. So we're back inside the cockpit. And it's been a good an hour and 4 minutes until we've started the stream. It's a pretty long time. So she's gonna reduce her speed rapidly now. I said just heck, let's just go down to the proper altitude of 3600. Intersector localized, that's the altitude. No, let's actually set 4000. We'll go to 4000. Is it gonna descend? Yes, it's gonna descend. Automatically this speed will come down. I mean the speed brake isn't full. This is filled out. This is fine. So that's how I need it to be. So once that is done, we can actually now see the airport loading by a little bit. The almost entire thing has been loaded right now. There's only one problem, I'm not able to find the fully extended scenery for this airport. It's my home airport, so yes, I've been bawling my eyes out and searching for it. Until then, you can actually look at a parking gate for us. Yes, there's 3 parking gates here as per my field. Yes, there's 3 parking gates here. One with a jet bridge. We're not gonna take jet bridge because that's how budget airlines work. You never take the jet bridge. So we're gonna take one of these two, which is stand. Let's see. Stand 90 and 91. One of them. So that's alright. That's okay. because I wanted a jet bridge, but it depends on the availability of one. So it's about time that I activate the approach phase. So I have activated the approach phase, and automatically it will start reducing the aircraft's speed, which we want. We want to start lowering the flaps now. We got to slow down to 210 as well, and hold at 4600. I read that wrong. Actually, to hold at 4600. See, so until then we need vectors. So put this in 1014. Wait, was it 1014? 1018, sorry. So 1018 is the correct altimeter. We can actually go to 5000 feet because intercepting the localizer isn't actually a very big deal. You can intercept it at any height. Ensure you come down to the kind of place. Actually, we can actually deploy our flaps to 1. No, we cannot because it's been initiated to a climb again. But the speed break is still out. So remove that. Until then, I'm thinking. Okay, that's the thing. You have to difference 4900. That way, it will start allowing you to reduce the flap. We're a bit low, in fact, as per my calculation. We will actually climb to 6000 now. Turn on the ILS mode. 6000 roughly because I'm just trying to figure out a solution. Oh, she's going above speed now. She's leveling off at 6000. But 1018 is my ultimate. That's decided. Actually, I'm gonna put this as flight level 70 or 7000 feet. This is allowed it. Previous phase. Next phase. To the VOR, which we want. Should be dead ahead right now. Should be reporting the field inside. We have the airport inside. It's the regular transmission that we'll be giving them. And we can now drop to 5000 feet. At the same time turning on our landing lights, etc. Now sending jet on. And since she hasn't begun the descent, pull it. That's how it activates. And so we're just waiting. We put this in 10 because we have the airport in our field of view. We'll activate localizer mode. It needs to activate the approach mode for that. So I've activated the approach mode. For that we have to activate the localizer. So the ILS is now gonna take care. But we need to first give it some vectors because we cannot feed it half information. Now we can go down to 4600. That is our designated altitude. So from HS228 we need to go direct to CI09 right, which I do not think is possible at this stage because you need to go have a 90-degree to have a good view of the localizer. And the localizer is pretty important at this stage because the localizer does everything to align you with the runway. It is vital. It's something vital to the airplane during right. So if it's 4600, we need to make a turn right now, which I think I should do. I think I'll be landing here as well. Now, since we are reaching this, I'll have to be ready on the manual heading setting because I have to set the heading manually for this. So it's on manual. I pull it, it's gonna set to my heading. I want it 270. I want this radius to 20. Let's say I want to direct to CA09, right? But I want a radial on 90 degrees because I want a straight line, right? So if I insert that, I need to make my way in. So I have to do that first by turning approximately 20 degrees and coming in like so. I know it says no nav intercept, but you can actually ignore that. Clear that right now. And say you want to go direct to CI09, right? This time we'll try radial 90 degrees outside. And we're gonna erase it because we don't want to put so much onto the MCD. We're gonna leave it like that and get ready for landing. So 270 back, another right turn. LOC mode should be activated at all cost. That is not there, then there's no point of actually flying this airplane because this plane does everything by itself. What about you, bad boy? In their uniform November. So at this stage, what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn onto our heading now 000 or 360, which are the Toliss is best equipped for it. 000. Once turn to 000, check on this. Oh, and we have a direct, hopefully. Let's see this then. It's not exactly a straight line, so we have to wait until that comes. So it's a radial inward 90 degree. No, it's radial outward 90 degree. Let's see that. Let's try that. Oh shoot. Put CI09 right as a direct. Right. Hit it. So it's automatically activated now. The localizer will catch by itself. Flaps to 1. So I've started lowering my flap position. Lights check. Everything check. And we gotta fix that discontinuity, or else it's gonna not be good. 70 nautical miles, that's how far we are right now. So just wait for 2-3 seconds and it's already established on the localizer. This is just how the A321 works. As soon as it gets some kind of a signal on the localizer, automatically aligns itself to be on the localizer until the localizer star is gone. This star is gone. I am not exactly allowed to turn on the approach mode. So flaps 2. So that is gone. So I think I take this opportunity to activate the approach mode. Autopilot 2 is well engaged. So it's not to catch the glide slope or catch the glide. For that, we can pull up the map, and what I'm gonna do this time, just for this, actually put the landing on flaps 3. This is to mainly avoid a tail strike on the A321, especially the A321. Check that, because the A321 is just huge. On Neo, XLR, let it be anything. It's just huge. It's cumbersome. So that's technically how and why we actually put in that kind of a low flap setting. Only to flap 3. My bad. It's my natural instinct to actually put the flaps to full. Catch the glide. Catch it. Oh, right. Okay. That's how this plane wants to work with me. I'm just hoping that this diamond will help me catch the glide. There is no chance of catching the glide now. I have messed up the autopilot. I'm going to disconnect the autopilot. Fly the plane manually to landing. So this is just established on the localizer. Now for an ILS approach. So same. Takeoff, landing, I'm going to operate from one view. It's my hunch that it will still capture the glide. So let's activate the approach mode once again. Both autopilots on. I just hope she can catch the glide now. 4 nautical miles from the runway, she still hasn't captured the glide. I do not know what to call this plane. It's properly aligned onto the runway. That's okay. The diamonds show that. The diamonds show that. Once this diamond is actually coming down, that indicates that you have captured your glide slope, and you're coming down to that diamond. Okay, so we have captured the glide slope. That is okay. So we have captured the glide slope. I overreacted for no reason. But until approximately 1000 feet, I'm not going to touch anything now. Because we've lost our GPWS callouts as well. 2500 feet. That's that. So now I just need to wait until she's ready for landing. And she's not consumed that much fuel, to be perfectly honest. Despite a toga takeoff, she's not consumed that much fuel. She's only consumed about 2000 kilos. Which is a lot, but in general, I'm just talking about the A321. Doesn't consume so much as how I thought it would actually. 2000 feet, the GPWS call out is coming. Oh, and we forgot to completely arm this spoilers. Just do that. And crew supply. Okay, wait. As a GPWS. The cabin is ready. Disconnect the autopilot at about 1500. Disconnected the autopilot, just meaning she's under manual control for this landing. You want that kind of a zoom angle. I've disabled the master caution. It doesn't annoy me for the rest of the remainder. This is the final approach. We're continuing the approach. 1000 feet. My decision height is supposedly 500 feet. That's what I've decided on. I just hope she doesn't put the tail strike right now, because the angle at which I flare is pretty high. So I'm just afraid for her flaring too much. I assume this is a good center line because I'm pretty okay. So she's giving us the glide slope warning, not on the like put on the glide, which is normal at times, but as far as I know, it's because there's a very low difference, and I have to aim for the touchdown zone. A little bit forward is okay, but minute touchdown zone, it has to be aimed for the touchdown zone. So we're coming in red hot spicy. Small corrections, small adjustments. Don't make any rapid maneuvers, or this something will happen. Okay, there's something on this tool here. 20 retard, that means throttle to idle, and she's coming pretty fast, so this is going to be a really good landing, a very hard landing. Okay, that's pretty good, good but early flare. I can agree with that. It's a great landing still nonetheless, not exactly butter but a great landing. So we got to break this, and we're off the runway at this exit here. Of course, I'm violating taxi speed regulation. But this is on taxiways. This is on the runway vacation, so technically I have to put the flaps up now. But only 3. That's something I'm not used to. I'm actually hoping for a butter landing. Technically, great landing still means a butter, but I was hoping for a very smooth landing. And when we go back to Bangalore, it will be fully real condition. I'll actually stop in the stream, as I said before. I'm going to be going for a lunch break. This is what a center line means, you know. Like, as you can see, this plane is floating along on the center line. Just put her to that side, and she's floating on the center line perfectly well, because this runway is mainly used for that backtracking purpose. And as I said, I think we have an empty gate here, so we're gonna park her at this one of these gates instead of going all the way there and wasting time. So the APU is running, which means we can go for a turnaround shutdown procedure, which is mainly not to shut down the IRS. You just leave the plane running, just turn off the landing lights, turn off the engines. That's pretty much what you do. The strobes are off, the beacon should be on because we're parking on the ramp, the navigation light should still be on. So I guess that ramp is what I'm aiming for. If that is a ramp, it's not a ramp. So that means I have to taxi all the way there. I thought this empty space could be used as a ramp, but it's not a ramp. So I don't. Oh wait, it is a ramp. I'll park her here in that case. Turn off the terrain on the navigation display. So this should be fine because there's even spacing between the ATR and me. I do not think the wing will actually intersect. I mean, hit the other wing. So just steadily come here and apply the brake at the A330, or I'll tell you when to apply the brake. This is too early, you'll still be on the taxiway at the stage. And no, stop there because it's an A321 and the parking brake is on. If I turn this, I've turned off my second engine right now. Sorry, my first engine. I haven't noticed that. So I'm going to turn off the second engine and we're going to hear the hydraulic power transfer unit. Now the beacon light can go off, so can the navigation light. the APU bleed, just to off, packs off because everyone will be deboarding this plane now. But I leave that on. The aiders on. Almost everything here too should be left on. Check the flaps, everything if it's correct. Yes, it looks fine. So yes, I turn off the ILS mode. The brakes are hot. We'll just turn on the brake fan for some time. So guys, this is where I'm actually gonna stop my stream for today. So I'll see you back on our journey to Bengaluru. Bye bye guys.